In a narrow room, far from all the noise of the world, Elias sat hunched over a table, drowning more in thoughts than tools. His steady eyes and that strange, almost unreal focus were far beyond his age. Every time his fingers touched an electronic component, a new possibility was born. But tonight was nothing like the nights before, because the tiny spark that jumped from the soldering iron wasn't just a spark. It was the beginning of a story that would change the entire world. Elias was a strange phenomenon at the university, a student who didn't need explanations, only challenges. On the day of his project presentation, he walked into the hall carrying a small box and placed it gently in front of the committee. He stepped forward and said, "This is not just a project. This is a model for generating fuel-less energy." A heavy quiet filled the room, and then astonishment slowly appeared on their faces. No one knew then that this small box would later set the world on fire. After long months of silence, Elias worked alone inside his private lab, hidden from everyone's eyes. The place was filled with wires, circuits, and strange experimental devices. Then, in a critical moment, the machine burst to life with a strange blue light. The energy meter on the screen climbed to a level never seen before. Elias smiled, yet felt danger at the very same moment. This invention would not pass peacefully. That night, Elias left the lab with hurried steps, carrying a bag that held everything: the files, the prototypes, the device itself. He glanced around only rarely, as if sensing that someone was watching him. This was the last image ever taken of him. By morning, the lab was empty, the files wiped, the device gone. It was as if Elias had never existed at all. The police entered the laboratory, searching every corner, every drawer, every document. But it was a perfectly clean disappearance. No fingerprints, no traces, no evidence. The lead investigator murmured, "It's as if he evaporated, or was never here at all." Then the theories began to surface. Was he kidnapped? Did he run away? Or was his genius silenced? 5 years after his disappearance, a strange message arrived at the office of a journalist. Written in handwriting eerily similar to Elias's. The invention still exists. The world wasn't ready. But the time is getting close. The mystery surged back to the surface once again. Is he still alive? Or is the message nothing more than a trap? Perhaps the problem wasn't Elias's invention, but the world he lived in. A world ruled by corporations, governed by oil, and terrified of any idea that could set it free. Perhaps he disappeared because his invention would have shifted the balance of power entirely, and perhaps because the truth was far greater than he could have imagined. When the time comes, they will know.